For today, we have an interesting one. Oh, it's an Annie.
Oh, it's Annie and Lux. A
And
classic. Classic.
classic, very common, right?
The Proving Grounds.
Yeah,
The
the
Proving Grounds.
Battle of Proving Grounds. I guess going into this, what do you like in this matchup? Who do you like? Any preferences?
I like Annie more.
Annie?
As an OG Annie player, I like Annie more. I think Annie can start it off pretty early, and then we've seen what Lux can do in the late game in the first round that we saw, but what's Lunks? Oh my goodness! Once Lux gets into that late game, I think it gets scary for Annie if she can't ramp up. So
Yeah.
if Annie can't get a board started early, Lux can take over and smother that.
Yeah,
pretty
agreed. I think also Annie plays a lot of lower cost units as well, and so I think Lux has easier time dealing with that. But ooh, and we see the pit rookie coming out, getting the early point. I think also one thing to point out is Annie is relatively quick deck, and Lux, like you said, wants to get to that late game and set up. I think it's a bit hard sometimes for Lux to be in this matchup because it's just Annie's able to go so quickly and set up so fast. Sometimes it's just it's difficult for the Lux player to kind of reestablish it, to equalize, reestablish, and win. But yeah. Also, Annie does have quite a few really good cards into this matchup. I know like cards like Flash and cards like Flash are really good when going into something like the meteor falling comet, and it's good into like the kill unit at this battlefield. I have the name pulled up. I keep forgetting names. It's not a great look for me. The Drag Under is what I was looking for there. But, ooh, was the Kaiser played accelerated? Or...
What'd you say?
Was Kaisa played out accelerated?
Yes.
Okay.
Takasa was played out accelerated and then went to Conquer.
And he gets the Vanguard Armory out really quickly directly on turn 7. He's able to start getting those 3 recruits, get those going.
I saw one of the cards that Aleks has in hand, though, which will be fairly good for later in the game.
I believe Aleks is at 3. He gets one more for holding. Oh, and Ferris Forerunner, also another card I really like in this matchup. I think Ferris Forerunner, of course, you just essentially yeah. So Ferris Forerunner is also a really good card in this matchup. Again, like I mentioned before, going into Lux, you have to essentially deal with 6 might worth of units twice in order to get past it. And there he goes, paid, moving the Kaisa back. And we'll... And he does have 3 up. He's not tapping his runes for some reason. But he does... The Annie player only has 3 up. He played the Forerunner and then reached 2. There he goes. There we go. Thank you. I've been seeing a few Annie builds that are running the Miracle package. I wonder if this... I'm judging early based on what I've seen. Probably not. But I wonder if there's any... maybe Miracle package cards in the sideboard. Something like... Ooh. Ferris Imperial Decree. Lux Trigger, draw a card. I wonder if he has a Bellows Breath in hand. Very nice trade there.
Yeah, just going to go for the trade with the unit.
Hmm?
Just going to clear the board.
Yeah. And if he has a Bellows Breath, he can completely wipe the board here. Doesn't look like it. Also, I don't know, Imperial Decree to clear 1 unit, it's a little bit rough. I think Lux wants to usually save that card for when they're able to get more value, but I guess getting rid of a 1/6 might bodies is pretty good, no matter how you look at it. Um, and Vanguard Armory generating 3 more recruits. Joseph is looking and look to be in a very strong position here uh, early on, but Aini does have a lot of units at base, and will be easily able to retake the battlefields, go up in points.
Yeah, once this Kaisa moves once again, you'll be able to start your turn once more.
With another draw. And I didn't realize this, but it's Aspirin's Climb, so it's going to be going to 9 points for this game. Um, Wages of Pain, forcing the Kaisa to have to trade with the recruit if he wants to keep it there. But he does a flash. Ooh, valuing the Kaisa. Going to move it back to base, saving that unit. Doesn't want to trade with the recruits. And now Joseph is tapped out. So he will be able to use both. Nope. Yes, you still get the. It doesn't have to kill for. Oh, I'm muted. Um,
Just gotta double check something in the rules really quick. He does get the gold token off of it still.
just clearing up that they do get the gold token there. And Alex is going to take both battlefields. He's going to go up to 5 points here. Joseph, 5 points to 3. And a lot of runes. So, see what he does here. Ooh, and he does have the hard bargain in hand. So that means something like Singularity. If he decides to leave 4 up, you can play around that. And it looks like he's going to play the Traveling Merchant and a Poro, leaving 2 up. So at the end of the turn, he's going to be able to resend 4 for hard bargain. Yeah, and Alex, very good position with Annie here. Joseph is going up to 10 runes. Is that 10 runes? Or 9. Ooh, very scary position here because you, I guess. Yeah, well, I don't know what you would do here if you were Joseph. There's a lot. I think 2 might units are just very hard for Lux to deal with because you have those high cost spells, like. It doesn't feel great trading your high cost spells into those low units. So even if you had something Singularity, you can trade it with the Kaisa and like one of the mech tokens, but it would still be very difficult to. You're still like, I feel like there's a lot of value that you're missing out on. Oh, ooh, playing the Watcher. Watcher is one of my favorite cards. Just I like the design-wise, is really cool looking. He's gonna go try to attempt to trade with the 1 token here.
He's gonna get it as well. Move to Conquer.
And he goes up to 4. Oh, and yeah, getting rid of the Call. I guess Call not doing too much when you're just getting rid of a 2 might unit. He's gonna be moving a Watcher. And Joseph equalizes here. a lot closer of a game um, than the first match we've seen, I guess. Ooh, and choosing to elect to put all 3 uh, recruit tokens onto the Zone Warren. Kind of playing around telling the Kaisa that you essentially will not be able to have a free conquer here, making it so that you have to commit like a 2-cost body and then the Kaisa or something along those lines.
Yeah, 1 rune left. It's hard to respond, unfortunately, with just 1 rune, though.
Yeah, you don't really have many options. Oh, he does have 2 singularities in hand, though.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Interesting. It's a rough turn here for Aleks. That Watcher is just gonna be rough to get over. And it doesn't look like he has any assaults cards or he has a fighter flight in hand, which is nice. I wonder if he's running any called shots in this Annie list. But I guess no Azrael. It's a bit costly. Ooh, putting the cleave onto Kaisa. Well, I was wrong. I guess he did have a card with Assault in hand. So Kaisa 7 when attacking. Can trade with the Watcher if they wanted to. Yeah, funny enough, we had 2 Luxes in total in the tournament. The game 1, the Lux player, we saw the tie, and then the Lux player also tied in round 2 against another Draven. And then so we have 1 Lux that's 0, 0, and 2, and then Alex here is Joseph here is 2-0 with the Lux deck. And Joseph has had some. It's about 40 players. 40. I think it's 41 players total for the event today. So, 41 players. A majority of the field is of course Draven. Currently in the undefeated table, there is majority Draven. There's 1 Lucian, 1 Lux, 1 Kaisa, 2 Irelia, 1 Irelia, and then the rest of them are Draven. We can. Looks like Kaisa's going to conquer with the cleave, go to 7, draw, and get a filter out their deck for a bit more to see if they could find any good answers for the Watcher. Doesn't look like they have anything. Ooh, Ride the Wind. Kaisa is Assault 3, so Kaisa will go 7/7, trade with the Watcher. Or did they play another Assault card or something? Oh, they played the Fizz, played the Assault. Okay. I got it. So Kaisa is going to go 10, take both battlefields, draw 2 cards. Very, very good play here. And he's going to move both units there. Traveling Merchant, discard 1, draw 1. I guess Alex is a very good position here. We do know Joseph has the Singularity in hand, and with the amount of runes he can play around a hard bargain. But I don't think that really gets you out of anything here. You're just the 1 recruit on board. Alex at 7. The game is to 9 points, though. That is, I think, an important distinction, since they do have the battlefield, which the 9 game essentially extends to 9. Ooh, and he is going to play the Singularity, targeting Kaisa and. Do you know what's the Fizz? Is that Ezreal? What is that?
That one's Fizz.
Okay.
Or are you talking about the one at the bottom?
Yeah. Ooh, and hard bargain forcing him to pay the extra tokens with the extra 2 runes. So, Annie was underneath. Okay.
This one?
Yeah, that was the Annie. It's the purple Annie.
That's
The
what it was. The promo.
yeah, the one with it was the Proving Grounds one, with the new. I think that's the one from the
Nexus
promo
Knight.
pack. Yeah,
Yeah.
Next Night packs. Yeah.
Nexus Knight ones.
It looks like he's moving everything onto the other battlefields. Alex will hold here. He'll go up to 8 points. So he just needs to conquer the one battlefield, or realistically, he can just keep on attempt to move everything to not Reavers, but Zon Warrens, and attempt to hold that. And realistically here, ooh, Fighter Flight. And it looks like he's going to be going for the double conquer. Oh, double Fighter Flights. Rebuke.
Going for everything.
Okay. And then Annie. Oh, and that's going to be game 1 going over to Annie. Yeah, Annie was really quick. Was able to establish. Had a lot of small 2-cost bodies that was really hard for Joseph to get over. And I think that's just the matchup. Unfortunately, I think it's a bit hard for it's a bit hard to overcome for Lux. But we'll see what he does for game 2. I guess if I were sideboarding, I guess some good cards to sideboard here for Lux is the Bell card, the KO a unit that has 2 might. I think that's a great card that you would want to possibly sideboard into a deck that has a lot of 2-cost units. I think Bellows Breath, if you have it in your sideboard, would be something good to include. The amount of times I mentioned Bellows Breath is one of my favorite cards this set. I think another good card would be the the name is escaping me once again. It's the 3-cost generated gold token, deal 3 damage. The Wages of Pain. It's another great card here. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make going into game 2 and see how they what they do, I guess. And I think for Annie, your deck plays pretty well into it. Maybe you'd want to sub in some more hard bargains, something along those lines. Hard bargain into the Singularity is really rough. Even though you can still play around it by like giving up those 2 runes, you're really limiting what they can do for the rest of the turn as well, because they have 2 less runes to work with. That's like the difference between playing a wages of establishing another body or not. We see the both players snap keeping their hands. It looks like we're doing a Dreaming Tree versus Zon Warren's battlefield here. Annie with the Dreaming Tree and Lux with the Zon Warrens. Playing the portal, reading the 2 runes at the end of the turn. So he goes up to 3. Is that playing a card sharp? Annie electing not to take an extra gold token here. And so Joseph is just going to get 1 gold. Passing over. Let's see what Annie does here. Going over to conquer the Dreaming Tree. When you target a unit with spell here, it gets to when target your own unit with a spell here, it gets to draw a card. Very good in this deck. Oh, and he's playing the Draven from hand. Haven't really seen that commonly played in the Annie deck, but cool card to include. Lux going up to 6 runes. We'll see what they do. Maybe if they have they see if they have any kind of like Jace into Vanguard Armory combination of the sort or anything. Oh, and there's the Jace, part 1 of the combo. Getting rid of the golds and playing Vanguard Armory. Recycling a rune, getting 3 tokens out. Vanguard Armory Jace, great turn here from Lux. And has 2 runes up, so might be able to play something to defend his units. We'll see what Alex is able to do here in response. I have not been keeping track of the points. That is my fault. Joseph is at 1. Alex is at 2, I believe. Let me update that scorecard. Ooh, he's going to play the Fight or Flight, move Draven back, targeting a unit on Dreaming Tree, so he gets to draw another unit, and Draven is active, yes. Joseph does have 2 runes up, so he could have something like a Hidden Blade or a Facebreaker. And committing the Draven into the card sharp. Let's see what he has, if he has anything with those 2 runes up. Declaring not to use the Draven ability, passing focus, and he does not have the Hidden Blade. So it looks like Draven's just going to go there and conquer, go up to 3 points. And although Joseph does have a pretty healthy board, it is looking like Annie's able to turbo out, stick to its game plan pretty efficiently, pretty well. Annie playing another Poro on Dreaming Tree, looking to hold here. For Might, kind of playing around the Jace, saying like if you want to move here with Jace, you have to commit another unit, or you have to trade the Jace with my 2 Poros, and playing a hidden card. Ooh, do you want to play the game of what is this hidden card?
Oh boy.
I don't think it's switcheroo, right? You never tech in a switcheroo into this unless
Unless you're nuts. That'd be nuts.
Hey, some players are. More power to them. Moving Jace into Draven. Draven using. Oh. Imperial Decree. It's an action card. I'm not. Maybe I think they Draven declared that they would use their legend ability. Imperial Decree, pretty strong here. Ooh, hard bargaining the Imperial Decree with 4, so it will not happen. Saying nope.
No.
And it's not looking great. It looks like you just kind of sacrificed this Draven. Draven's able to kill the Jace. Oh, and quite a flip. Hard Bargain's such a difficult card for Lux to get through.
3 more units now on the board. 6 in total. 3 exhausted. It's going to pass priority, though. It's going to get 2 points.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's looking like it might be another quick one. Maybe we need to stop having the Luxes on stream because it might be a little cursed for Luxes.
It's the stream curse for Lux, unfortunately.
Yeah. But it is cool to see an Annie. See an Annie up here. Annie's very, very good deck. I feel like its representation dropped off a lot in set 2 because everyone's playing the Miracle package, but I still think it has pretty good viability in the meta. I feel like obviously any purple deck is good. But I guess the having the 4-cost Draven in the deck, I was kind of surprised by it, but it seems to be working out pretty well. Like if you had any other 4-cost there, I'm pretty sure it would have died to the Jace, but with Draven, you're able to kill the Jace. Restanding 4. Do you think he has another hard bargain in hand? You see 4 up.
Played 1 so far.
I guess if you're Lux, how do you get out of the situation? Watcher is a great way to get out of the situation. That's a fantastic way to get out of the situation.
What are you doing with that unit card, bro? He just lost like so much value in that unit card.
The Watcher stays. The ability stays, so they'll have -1 for the rest of the turn.
That's how you get out of this situation.
Yeah.
Watcher. That's exactly what it needed.
Ooh, Fight or Flight saving his Annie. And getting the draw off Dreaming Tree. Oh, I did not see the 2 Poros there.
Yeah.
I did
2
not.
Pouties are still there.
Trading with a Poro. Gonna take this one by one. And Draven, very difficult to get rid of because right now he's a 1 might, but then if he uses his later ability, he will go up to 3. And if you commit 1 unit, he's just going to use his legend ability. And he can use it, if you have multiple combats, you can just use it again and again and again. So now Draven is at 3. And if you commit 3, he can just use Draven's ability once again, and he can go up to 5. So instead of... Yeah, so now Draven's at 5 might total. You have no runes. Oh, it looks like he didn't realize that the ability was till end of turn. And then he didn't realize that the Draven ability was till end of turn, so Draven would use his ability twice, plus 2 on the first one, plus 2 on the second one, so he was a 5 might total. And so it looks like that's going to be 6 for holding. He's going to generate 3 more tokens. The Lux player here is on the back foot. Oh, and he's a Ferris foreigner. Yeah, I don't know how you can get out of this one. Draven player going up to 7 with that Conquer. You do have a few good pieces, though. You do have Watcher. You do have 3 tokens. You do have Singularity in hand, and they have used, I think, what is it, like 3, like 2 hard bargains from hand already. So, what are the odds they have a 3rd one, right? Yeah. Is that a 3rd one?
Yeah, I saw it. I think unfortunately I saw it at the end of their hand. I think I saw it.
Yep, that.
Oh, it's right there.
Is that a flat? Oh,
It's
yep.
right there.
That's.
They had it wait. They have it waiting.
Yeah, it's.
You had to say something.
I. Man, maybe I'm not rooting for anyone because commentators are unbiased, but
Speak for yourself, bro. I'm always biased, but like.
yeah, caster, a little bit of caster curse there. Maybe we stop bringing the Luxes on stream. It seems like next round all Draven mirrors.
Hey, if we get an Alex Ditto though, or I said Alex Ditto, Lux Ditto, they gotta be on stream. Then there's no excuse.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. If they go tied, I don't know. I don't know at that point.
Yeah. So, but we do have a Lux with 2 ties. 0 wins, 0 losses, 2 ties. So. And then Joseph here with Lux 2-0, but it's gonna be a pretty difficult turn, especially with low amount of runes. Is that a Wages of Pain? Is it Imperial Decree? I couldn't quite make out that card.
I think that was Wages of Pain.
And he doesn't even have enough room. Like if he plays Singularity, it's just. Yeah, it's rough. It is very rough.
Let's do something with the 3 units.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's just 6 might and a hidden card, and then it's a Draven, which 6 might on its own, pretty much.
Which card was it?
He had the. There's just a quick question about card text about what the official. The one of the players is playing with Chinese cards, so he was asking for what the official card text was for Wages of Pain. And so I'm just wanted to make sure to clarify for all of our competitors there what the card text was.
There it is.
And he's going to move Watcher. Oh, and he's going to tie Turner. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
What gets you out of the situation? Hope. If the yeah. Abode. Yeah, so they would swap.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that Dreaming Tree battlefield is pretty stacked. Yeah, because now you have to get over 612, and then I believe that's Annie on the bottom, which is 3 might unit. That's 15 total might on Dreaming Tree. What do you think about rough?
I don't know how you come back from this. This is a really.
Yeah, you have to kind of go for
Yeah.
singularity here. Attempt to kill both of them, and then the hard bargain comes out, and that is going to be GG.
Yeah.
And
The singularity. Yep.
and that is going to be game with Annie taking the set 2-0.